I forgot about this. Overwatch review 2020 update. IGN 2020 Overwatch update. Did you guys watch this? And we played Overwatch the other night. Let's see if we agree.
One IGN Game of the Year award, Overwatch has evolved into a multiplayer shooter that remains at the top of the class. It's a dizzying amalgam of unique character design, stunningly realised style, and compellingly dynamic action. Minutes turn into hours as you're caught up in round after magically exciting round, surrounded by gorgeously crafted maps packed with detail and charm.
Let's run that back, chat. Let's just take a listen at what he just said.
Design, stunningly realised style, and compellingly dynamic action. Minutes turn into hours as you're caught up in round after magically exciting round, surrounded.
Minutes turn into hours. Damn it. It started strong. Minutes turn into hours.
Caught up in round after magically exciting round.
Minutes turn into hours as you're caught up in round after magically.
You're caught up in round after magically exciting round.
Magically exciting round.
Maps packed with detail and charm. Overwatch, simply put, is the most fun I've ever had playing a video game.
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? How many dislikes does this have? Who is this reviewer, chat? Who is this? Who is this reviewer? Who is this person? Say hi to YouTube, chat. This is going up. Say hi to YouTube, guys. Wave. Give him a mic dub H in the chat. Give him a hi. This is going on YouTube, boys. Who is this reviewer, chat? Who is it? Tell me now. Tell me now, chat. We got to find out. We got to find out. We got to find out. I would have agreed with him the first year, maybe a second, but not today. All right, we're going to finish the video. This is a 7-minute video. We're going to start over. Keep saying hey to YouTube, chat.
After 4 years and one IGN Game of the Year award, Overwatch has evolved into a multiplayer shooter that remains at the top of the class. It's a dizzying amalgam of unique character design, stunningly realised style, and compellingly dynamic action.
I can agree.
Minutes turn into hours as you're caught up in round after magically exciting round, surrounded by gorgeously crafted maps packed with detail and charm. Overwatch, simply put, is the most fun I've ever had playing a video game.
A review of a review? Exactly. The most fun I've ever had playing a video game. Okay. This guy's playing on PlayStation 4.
When we originally reviewed Overwatch in 2016, we
Stunken
called
Boy,
it an
thanks for the
incredible
follow.
achievement.
Okay, of course. If you're playing on PlayStation, I started playing Overwatch on PlayStation, chat. Again, prefacing this, chat. Prefacing this. Overwatch is one of my favorite games of all time. I love Overwatch. I love the characters. I love the lore. The game is not bad. The game is still at least good. However, what other shooters does this guy play? And does he like League of Legends? And does he like League?
Like Newton and the apples.
When we originally reviewed Overwatch in 2016, we called it an incredible achievement in multiplayer shooter design, and one that provides nearly endless opportunities for exhilarating coordinated play, and when you're the one at the centre of it, it feels like nothing else. And even while it's dramatically expanded its roster of distinctive characters and maps since then, none of what made it truly special has changed. It still centres around taking and controlling points on the map or escorting payloads from one end to the other, all at the expense of the enemy team's health bars. It's a simple setup and not an altogether original one, but it's the nuance found in how you go about winning each match that makes Overwatch so brilliant. This is a universe bursting with character, not least displayed in the 32 characters themselves. Blizzard has created a world where anything goes and everything flourishes. The robust Reinhardt harks from a high fantasy setting familiar from past Blizzard games. The cyber-drenched Somber is science fiction incarnate and wouldn't look out of place on the streets of Night City. Then there's the wise and occasionally wild Winston, who could pass as a gorilla cosplaying as Beast from X-Men.
Okay, no, but the thing is, though, The thing is, we understand all of these things. We know the backstories. That's why I fell in love with Overwatch, is the backstories. This is a 2020 update. All of these things that he's talking about are things that we already know about the game. And he clearly knows about it because, here you go, chat. Let's see what level he is. He's prestiged into the silver border region. He's level 765 on console. So you know Overwatch is one of his favorite games ever, as it is mine. If you combine my levels from PC to PS4, I'm definitely in silver border. However, come on, like, dude, give us a review like for someone. We already know these things, chat. I'm going insane. Continuing on. Hello, YouTube.
With a centuries-old mace that's partnered with an energy shield that feels airlifted from a different era of existence. The geneticist Moira can summon biotic orbs from her palms,
and Moira
then
is also
evade
one of the
all incoming
cheapest
damage
characters
by
in the game.
fading onto an ethereal plane. Then there's Wrecking Ball, a maniacal hamster that rolls around in a spherical mech of death flanked by 2 chattering machine guns. It's all a bit delightfully mad. They're largely inspired by, but not simply copy and pasted from other media. Each one is lovingly designed. As a bonus,
yes, I agree.
Their interactions before and during matches provide entertaining chemistry and lore, aside from the combat unfurling. Having been along for the ride as Blizzard stirred the pot with new additions has been a thrill. Sigma proved difficult to counter at first, especially when paired with Orisa to create a double barrier hellscape.
Okay, we're going to continue watching the video chat, but I will say, yes, the characters are made with love. Some of them are unbalanced, yes. It's like, I don't know, I just don't agree with this guy. Like, is this guy who's doing the VO, is he the one who made the review? That's what I want to know. Because he sounds very intrigued. How much did the company pay them for a positive review? I mean, Overwatch is one of the best shooters ever in terms of originality and accessibility. But come on, man.
But not simply copy and pasted from other media. Each one is lovingly designed. As a bonus, their interactions before and during matches provide entertaining chemistry and lore.
I think maybe I've played Overwatch so much that some of the nuance of Overwatch, like the, interaction between characters and, certain things in the game have become so commonplace that they're just kind of like, oh, that's fine. But okay, we're continuing on.
The combat unfurling. Having been along for the ride as Blizzard stirred the pot with new additions.
It is rage-inducing. It's also
Sigma
fun.
Proved difficult to counter at first.
I had fun the other night. He sure does. Lucio down, Lucio down. Mercy down. Let's go.
Nice.
One point, might get hooked. Hog.
I was going for the environmental.
Yes, chat. Reaper on point, Reaper on point.
Okay.
I got their Mercy.
Good stuff. Nice.
I have empowered you.
Well, I think that's a GG. Yep.
Welcome to the damn stream, chat. Let's go. GG, guys.
With Orisa to create a double barrier hellscape. This was just another puzzle to solve though, and his introduction saw a noticeable rise in the amount of close quarter specialists such as Doomfist and Reaper appearing on the battlefield. As a result, I found myself frequently enjoying stringing together combos as Doomfist, a character I'd hardly touched
because
before.
he's
the final
overpowered.
hero until Overwatch 2, Echo, recently joined the party, and her ultimate is a real game changer. Echo can take the form of any member on the other team and use all of their abilities, and that lets you effectively have 2 of the same hero on your team, which we haven't been allowed to do in years. It's somewhat fitting that the last addition to the roster echoes back to how Overwatch was originally played when it came out in 2016. This is, in essence, the beauty of Overwatch. It offers choice in abundance, and even after 700 hours played, there are still heroes I'm not overly familiar with, so I can switch to them, and everything feels completely fresh again. I've put an amount of time that would disgust many into Hanzo's bow and arrow skill set, but when I found myself tiring of him slightly, I decided to transfer my sniping skills over to Ana and healed my teammates instead. That was a refreshingly different form of satisfaction. Not every character is for everyone though, and that's absolutely fine, and to an extent, that's the point of Overwatch.
Aim assist
There's
is
an
a hell of
avenue
a
for
thing,
any
chat.
type of player to find an accessible hero. Soldier 76 is as close to a standard character as you'll see in any other shooter, while Mercy is a great jumping in point for rookies because
I'm
she
just
can
kidding.
hang back
I'm
out
not gonna
of danger and
discredit his
support
snipes.
allies. Find someone you click with, and before you'll know it, you'll be earning plays of the game, the automatically chosen moment of a match that's replayed for everyone at the end. Watching back these pivotal moments never fails to put a smile on my face, even to this day.
He's a super fan, chat. It's simple as that. I was at one point. I'm still at least a fan.
By far the biggest fundamental improvement during Overwatch's 4-year lifespan is the long requested and relatively recently introduced role lock system. What you may lose in flexibility from being limited to 2 characters from each class,
Good question,
you
Window.
gain in a more satisfyingly balanced experience. It's worth the longer matchmaking times to not suffer the horror of consistently being on an unbalanced team. I have to admit that I was skeptical of role queue when it was first announced, but I couldn't be happier to have been wrong. And if the chaos of old is what you're craving, then classic quick play still exists in the arcade section of the menu for that dose of anarchic nostalgia.
Okay, chat. So, quick thing here. None of his gameplay has been in ranked. Every clip that we've seen, chat, has been in quick play. It's an esport. He's reviewing it like it's a cat. This game is an esport. They have a professional league. Review it as such. How is its competitive integrity? How is the game's competitive integrity? What's up, Swoozy? How's it going, dude? Okay, again, I think Overwatch is pretty balanced at the moment. Pretty balanced, but there's still some OP stuff in the game. Again, we played 2 nights ago for the first time in a few months, and I had a lot of fun until the last couple of games. Move, damn it. Okay, good sleep, you hoe. I hate this game. Oh, chat, there it is. It took me a few hours, but the annoyance kicked in finally. And that's when we stopped playing. We played Apex instead. Thankfully, that was off stream because I was not. I mean, I wasn't tilted, but I was annoyed. You guys have seen me tilt on stream. Thank you, Jeff, for Maynerf. Yeah, I mean, like, there are some. I don't know. I love Overwatch a lot, but let's continue with this review. Then we'll review his review.
The iridescent
'Cause he's gonna give it a
universe
10.
that Overwatch inhabits is clear to see within seconds of
Don't tell
booting
me
up.
if he gave
Each map
it a
has
10.
its own colourful twist on a realish world location that varies from moonlit London streets to a colony on the moon. It's embellishments like that set Overwatch's map pool apart from other multiplayer games, while also providing informative ornamentation for anyone.
Also,
willing
Horizon
to
is
look
one
a
of the
little
worst
closer.
maps.
They're not only breathtaking to look at, but also brilliantly designed on a gameplay level. The launch maps were great, and all of the new additions have been a roaring success. From the beautiful Blizzard world.
No, they have not. No, they have not. No, they have not. Nobody likes Horizon, dude. Barely anyone if Blizzard World didn't have the design that it did, and if it wasn't so beautiful, people wouldn't really like Blizzard World that much. What is this guy? Does he live in a dreamland? Chat. What is his crosshair? Well, I mean, he's on. To be fair, he's not on PC.
It's laden with references to the studio's other games.
And honestly, the fact that they reviewed this on PS4 Pro when it is a professional esport played on PC and is catered toward PC players first and foremost, yes, they've catered a little bit more towards console over the years, more than they did in the past. The fact that's a complete joke to me. A complete joke. Again, on my YouTube channel, chat, Overwatch 2 reaction trailer from last year. We got over 31,000 views on it. I'm excited for Overwatch 2. The trailer got me hyped. I love Overwatch. But this is not a good review. Like, okay, pardon me. This review isn't being handled the way that, say, like a Valorant review would be handled. Swoozy, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate you. Welcome to the W's. You're welcome here, dude. Thanks so much. It's just like, what are you... Let's continue. We have 2 minutes left.
The sun-drenched oasis that provides some of Overwatch's best close-quarters firefights. The lone
Oasis
exception,
is
in my judgment, is the recently introduced Paris map,
Yeah, nobody
which has
likes
a single
Paris.
choke point that can be less than fun to make your way through. Each location provides its own challenge, and learning them intricately is mandatory for success. Knowing that using Symmetra to create
Paris.
a teleporter across the left-hand side of Volskaya Industries
This
to
is like
bypass an
year one
intimidating
stuff.
defensive setup
This
can
isn't
lead
new.
to an accelerated point capture. Knowing where to pull off a devastating ultimate ability can turn a game in your favour in an
And that's
instant.
just a bad
Getting the high
team.
ground and unleashing
Not-
the Kree's high noon has won me and my team many a match. It's these moments that ultimately make Overwatch so special. The ability to work as a team to win is a wholly satisfying experience.
Chat,
and
let's
when
look at his
all of
level
the gears
again.
are in motion, there's nothing quite like it. But it also offers those
790.
special moments where an individual play can win the match for your team, and a rush of adrenaline
Yeah, I
makes its
agree,
way
Stunkin'.
through
It's
your
not a
body
terrible
that
review.
very few other games can replicate.
It's the thing though, chat, before we get to the verdict, the thing with Overwatch is that it doesn't feel good to win anymore. It doesn't feel exhilarating to come out with a win anymore. Not in my view. As someone who's put in hundreds, if not thousands of hours into the game over the last 4 years. And I will admit, I'm pretty detached from Overwatch now, as opposed to where I was even a year ago. But it's just feels horrible to lose, mad to win. Exactly, Tuttle. It's like this guy literally said, okay, what's up, Nuggles? Hi, Nuggles. Sorry. This guy said Overwatch is the best shooter he's ever played.
Overwatch is a
invalidated a lot.
one-of-a-kind hero shooter that is far and away the best of its genre. It offers variety, depth, and style that very few
it's an
come
incredible
close to
game.
matching. Its 4-year-old
overall.
foundation has been lovingly crafted into the unparalleled
From where it came
multiplayer
from,
experience that it offers today. From its now cherished characters, expertly crafted maps, and outstanding sound design, it's a masterpiece of competitive gameplay. Most importantly of all though, it's never stopped being ridiculously fun after all these years. All
That's
of
a
these
lie.
factors combine to make Overwatch a singularly special shooter.
That's just
and
not
one
true.
That I would recommend to anyone
It's a
without
10.
hesitation.
Still. Okay, to be fair, I'm pretty sure they gave it a 10 when it came out, and the game has only gotten it's only gotten more content. But this guy, chat, who are you?
For more on Overwatch, check out our review of the Nintendo Switch version.
Okay, so this is the first few seconds, chat. Just listen to his opening monologue, and then we'll talk.
After 4 years and 1 IGN Game of the Year award, Overwatch has evolved into a multiplayer shooter that remains at the top of the class. It's a dizzying amalgam of unique character design, stunningly realised style, and compellingly dynamic action. Minutes turn into hours as you're caught up in round after magically exciting round, surrounded by gorgeously crafted maps packed with detail and charm. Overwatch, simply put, is the most fun I've ever had playing a video game.
Playing a video game! The most fun I've ever had playing a video game, chat! Who is this person? Who is it? Who is it? Who are you? Okay, we talked about it at the beginning.
Hours as you're caught up in round after magically exciting round, surrounded
You're caught up in round after magically... Wait, magically what?
surrounded by gorgeously crafted hours as you're caught up in round after magically exciting round.
Caught up in round after magically exciting round. I had rounds the other night where I was popping off in Overwatch. We were legitimately popping the hell off on Pharah. I was sweating, not really sweating, but I've been a Pharah main for years. I was popping off in 2 months off of Overwatch. I came back and I was shitting on people. And I felt good, but I didn't feel like it was an exhilarating experience. It was like, oh, I'm back on Pharah. I'm doing what I usually do. Because I know I'm a good Pharah player. That's it. I didn't get 300 points for the follow. Maybe they're late. Maybe they're late. All right, I just want to see this guy's name.
Surrounded by gorgeously crafted maps.
I'm not going to bully him, chat. I just want to see who it is, to see if the guy who wrote this is the reviewer. Or who is doing the voiceover reviewed it. Reviewed by Simon Cardy. Reviewed on PlayStation 4 Pro. Also available on Xbox One and PC. Note that PC is last. And the game was created with PC players in mind. Let's take a look at the comments, chat. Let's take a look at the comments. Quote, "It has a little something for everyone" moment. Okay, this guy's not wrong about what he's saying, but he also fails to address any of Overwatch's many flaws. Also, he says barrier meta was a puzzle to be solved, except Blizzard ended up just making huge nerfs because it was so bad. A puzzle for Blizzard devs, I suppose, but annoying AF for players. Yeah, this guy sounds like he's describing his high school crush. Overwatch is the most fun I've had playing a video game. Competitive. Allow me to introduce myself. All of Overwatch's post-launch stages have been a success about that. Like, legitimately, what is this guy thinking? Like, did he get paid under the table, chat? Did he get paid under the table? Chat, like, this doesn't make any sense to me. This makes zero sense to me, chat. I don't understand. Yo, do you play horror games in stream? Not really. Not really, no. It's not really my favorite. But there's a chance we might play a spooky game on Saturday. Now do an updated review on the fan base. I feel they deserve a 2020 look back. Okay, someone says could pass as a gorilla, cosplaying as Beast from X-Men. He's just an effing gorilla, mate. Minutes turn into hours as if we had a choice, SMH. This game really makes you feel like Overwatch. He sounds like he's never played comp. Yes. Yes, chat. Gets stunned, hooked, stunned again, frozen, slept, and then booped off the map. Oh boy, another puzzle to be solved. Yeah, chat. I don't know, man. I don't know. Transcendent. At one point, yes. At one point, yes, chat. I think because we've seen Overwatch over the years, it's become something that they've done, like over the past 6 to 7 months is when they've done the most to the game. In the 2 years before that, or two and a half years before, the updates have been the same. Pardon me, like the events have been the same. They've only given us new skins. We have an event right now, anniversary event, which has all of the events baked into it, which is great. But Archives hasn't been new in 2 years, or at least a year. The Christmas event, Winter Wonderland, hasn't been new. They haven't given us a new game mode in 2 years, at least. Halloween event has been the same every year. Lucio Ball is the summer event. They haven't given us a new summer games mode one time after Lucio Ball. They've done it every single year since the game has been out. So for me, I'm just like, no. So chat, once again, say hi to YouTube, because that's where this is going. This is going up, loaded. Chat, if you're watching the video on YouTube, thank you for watching. Don't forget, my name is Micah, also known as Mike Dub. I stream on twitch.tv/MikeDubTV 4 days a week. Pardon me, 5 days a week. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on Saturdays at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. A full-time streamer. This is my job. I'll see you guys here. Talk to you next time. Peace.